What's up guys, it's Widgeon TV here. Deep in the coal mines of West Virginia, you will be able to find a creature that was left behind by the rest of the world. It survives by drinking the mineral-rich water that seeps from the tool-scarred walls, and by wearing a mask that protects it from the carbon monoxide that is thick in the air. We only know this creature by its appearance. It looks big, it looks dangerous, and it looks like a mole man. Today we conclude our look into the real-life history and folklore of Fallout 76's newly added creatures. We will also be speculating on what role the Mole Man will play in Fallout 76, so this is in fact the final cryptid video I will be releasing. It's a video that I wasn't ever planning on making, for reasons we'll be discussing here in a second, but I have had a ton of fun covering these creatures and sharing their stories with you. I will have links to the other 7 videos I made down in the description below. And yes, before anyone asks, if Bethesda teases another cryptid before launch, I will be the first one to make a video on it. So just because I'm ending these videos for now doesn't mean that I'm going to end them forever. Alright, let's get back to the part about how I was never going to make this video. So the Mole Man that we see in the old trailers and in the newest one that just came out, showing it in the cartoon version, was one of the first cryptids I was going to cover. I think I was going to do it right after the Grafton monster, which would be my third cryptid video. I wanted to cover this one specifically because it was clearly one of the most interesting. Maybe because its mask and its setting being in a coal mine, I was just really excited to cover this one. And by the looks of all the comments on my videos, and around the internet, it seems like this was generally agreed upon. But as soon as I started researching it, I quickly realized that this creature was not a cryptid in West Virginia. And on top of that, I couldn't find any story of a mole man from the United States or even the world. It really looks like to me that Bethesda conjured this mole man silhouette that we see in the trailer while it's showing the other cryptids, and they try to pass it off as one of them. So several weeks ago, when I was hoping to start work on the mole man video, I decided to skip it and move on to another one. All that being said, after reanalyzing the footage from the old trailers and the new, I'm not entirely convinced that the creature we are looking at is a mole man at all. Yes, it probably lives in the coal mines, and yes, the silhouette matches a mole man you may have seen in a familiar movie, but that's about it. In my opinion, this creature is no creature at all. I believe this is just a mutated coal miner that may have been trapped in the mine after the nukes fell. Let's take a closer look at one of the older trailers. This clip here is one of the most telling. As you can see here, it looks like this creature has a pointy snout, a pair of long sharp claws, and a short stubby tail. But after looking closer, you will realize that the pointy snout is just the mask that we see in the other trailers. The long sharp claws are partially see-through, meaning that these are not organic claws, but these in fact are some sort of weapon, probably something like a Deathclaw gauntlet. And the short stubby tail is just its long black robe flipping upward, making it look like a tail. And this, for the most part, is confirmed in the new trailer. As you can see, no claws, just a big blue man. Alright, before we end the video, I wanted to do a little bit of speculation about this creature, because it does have a very interesting place, probably at the heart of the mining mechanic in Fallout 76. Even though we already knew there was going to be mining in the game, seeing it firsthand in the new trailer really puts things into perspective. I imagine mining in this game will be a lot like Minecraft, in a good way. You'll probably be able to enter a mine shaft and mine out common materials, and you'll probably face light resistance from whatever these creatures are. But the deeper you go, the higher level enemies you will be encountering. This will make a fun risk-reward scenario where you can decide to go deeper and risk the ore that you've already collected, or you can go back up to the surface and collect your plunder. Now, to get back to our mole man, I have some pretty far-reaching speculation for you, and it's that these mutated coal miners, or mole men, will be sentient creatures. That means they might build their own weapons, or even create traps for people like you. That means there will always be an interesting decision to make whether to go deeper and get better rewards, or go back up to the surface with whatever you have already. I think mining is going to be a huge part in Fallout 76, and I personally have always loved mining in video games, so I'm really excited for this feature. Anyway, that's just how it looks to me. I don't really know what this creature is based off of, or what its purpose is going to be in Fallout 76. And I was hoping that somebody could come forward with more information. Someone like a West Virginia local, or just somebody who could connect the dots better than I could. And if more information does come forward that this is some sort of cryptid, I will be happy to redact this video and make a proper cryptid video for the alleged mole man. Anyway, that's all I have on the Mole Man. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Also, consider following me on Twitter. It's the best place for me to keep in contact with you guys. But anyway, this has been Widgeon TV. Thanks for watching, guys.